In the spring of 2002, we returned to Spain to visit Marielos and Caceres during her second year of doctoral studies at the University of Extremadura. The apartment of Marielos and Emérita was very comfortable, and they were very gracious hosts. We enjoyed again the historic city of Caceres and especially its Plaza Mayor. We gave English lessons, of course, and both Marielos and Emérita were also learning Portuguese as a third language for their doctoral requirements. Easter week in Cáceres was a grand experience for us. There were many processions in the streets with large religious floats. Many members of religious organizations carried the religious floats through the streets during the day and night. Also, there were many musicians playing trumpets and drums. Portuguese grammar on the wall. We visited the University of Extremadura and Marielos' office. Every Thursday, Craig rented the same small car we used for weekend trips throughout Spain and Portugal. Our first trip was to the city of Córdoba. We visited the famous mosque, the castle of the Christian kings, the statue of the famous philosopher Averroes, and the Bullfighter Museum, among other places. We also visited Seville before returning to Caceres. Our favorite place to relax for a drink and a snack was the Grand Cafe in the center of town. The following week, we drove to Portugal to visit Fatima, the famous religious pilgrimage site. Next, we traveled north to the city of Porto, famous for its port wine. We saw the gold in the Cathedral of San Francisco and the River Duero. We returned to Caceres to celebrate the birthday of Emérita at a dinner in our favorite restaurant, Torre de Sande. The following weekend, we visited the nearby Parque de Monfragüe. Marielos, in a Caceres supermarket. Back in Caceres, we took a view of the city from above. We also took short trips into Portugal to visit the old cities of Évora and Elvas. On a Sunday, we visited Guadalupe to see the Monasterio de Nuestra Señora de Guadalupe, established in the year 1340. Betty and Marielos relaxing in Caceres with delicious orange juice before attending a musical concert. The last weekend, we drove again to Portugal, first to Setúbal and the Parque Natural de Arabida. We met our Portuguese friends Suzette and Joaquim from Lisbon and enjoyed lunch overlooking the beach. Next, we traveled south to the Algarve region of Portugal and visited Sagres on the southwestern point of Portugal. We then drove east along the southern coast. We returned to Caceres, and the following morning we said our goodbyes at the train station after a great visit with our friends Marielos and Emérita.